Luke chapter 15. There was a man who had 2 sons. And the younger of them said to his father, "Father, give me the share of property that is coming to me." And he divided his property between them, the 2 sons. Not many days later, the younger man gathered all that he had and took a long journey into a far country. There he squandered the property with reckless living. And when he had spent everything, a severe famine arose in the country and he began to be in need. So he went and hired himself out to one of the citizens of that country, who sent him into the fields to feed pigs. And he was longing to be fed himself with the pods that the pigs ate. No one gave him anything. But when he came to himself, he said, "How many of my father's servants have now more than enough bread? I will rise and go to my father, and I will say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Treat me as one of your servants.' And he arose and he came to his father while he was still a long way off. His father saw him and felt compassion. And he ran and he embraced him and he kissed him. And the son said, 'Oh, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.' He was about to finish the speech that he had rehearsed, that he had practiced. But the father said, 'Bring quickly the best robe. Put it on him. Put a ring on his hand. Shoes for his feet. And bring the fatted calf. Kill it and let's celebrate. For this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found, and they began to celebrate." I'm guilty of something, and I really believe everyone in this room has the same guilt. We're all guilty of something. I'm almost willing to venture to say. You go to Walmart. You stand in line 5 feet apart. You finally get to a register or to a quickie self-checkout because they hired you to do the checkout. You're all done. You're ready to go, get back in the car. And you walk out. What is your guilt? What is mine? We do this countless number of times. We go, we buy, we pay, and we walk out. Past the pictures on the wall of the missing children. Are you guilty? Yes, you are. So am I. Once in a while I read those, I look at those, and I wonder so much how many of them are ever found. Nearly 7,000 children have been featured on Walmart's walls. 5,300 have been recovered and returned to their homes. Walmart has invested more than $1 million in helping this cause. I'm guilty, and you're guilty. Missing children. He was tired of the past. He had a good home, good father. He had all the material benefits that he could ask for, but he wanted to get out on his own. He wanted to leave, even though it was a good life. So he leaves. Packs his bags and he's on his way. But sometimes a move ahead is really a step backwards. Father had been good to him. Mother, she's not mentioned. Maybe she's deceased and gone. But he had a good home, and he left wanting something else, something different. He was tired of the past. He wanted something good. And so he leaves, going down, down, down a long, long road. And he gets to the end of that road, and his life changes. He ends up feeding the slop to the pigs and wishing he could just have a little bite of his own. There's nothing there. His move ahead was a move backward. He's in pitiful condition. And then he remembered in his mind the long road he had taken. And he begins to wish about that road. John Wright died in 1959, but in 1925 he wrote a song that is one of the most loved songs today. John Wright. He married Fanny Jackson. They had seven children. And one of them, at age 5, died. John was a poor janitor. He wrote over 200 songs and poems. And yet he never really derived any kind of financial benefit. He remained a janitor. The most he ever made was $36 for this song that he wrote, Precious Memories, Unseen Angels, sent from somewhere to my soul. Oh, how they linger, ever near me in the sacred past. Precious Father, loving Mother, fly across lonely years, and old home scenes of my childhood, fond memory appear. And as I traveled on life's journey, know not what the years may hold. As I ponder, hope grows fonder. Precious memories flood my soul. Precious memories, oh, how they linger. How they ever flood my soul. From stillness to the midnight. Precious, sacred with a famine on him, hungry, alone, without a friend, had precious memories of what had been his. And he wished he could come back that long road. There was a person at the end of that long road looking. If he could have had binoculars, he would be looking through the binoculars. He was looking far down that road for a lonely son that he missed so much. He never stopped looking down that road. You know, you only see as far down the road as you want to see. He ever had an ache for his son. And as his son ached to come back home, he's gazing, looking, watching, maybe, just maybe, that figure down at the end might be his son. Closer, closer, closer. And suddenly, Daddy runs, throws his arms around him, and welcomes him home, so glad to see him at the end of that long road. You going down your long road. I don't know how far you've gone. I know how far I went. But you're always a welcome home. When Daddy loves you. When Mother is there. What a welcome home it is. And the first step in reconciliation might be you. You might have to take that first step. You might have to say, I'm sorry. Here I am. God has loved you. You and I have gone away the long road from him. We've gotten into such trouble and difficulty and hurt. We're coming back, and God is always looking for you, looking for me to come back, ready to put his arms around you and welcome you. There's many ways to lose your missing children. There's many ways that they get away from you. There's many ways. There's nothing you can do but ache and cry and pray and watch and wait with arms that are wide open. And then you come home. And in your heart, where there was trouble, where there was tears, where there was anguish, there's now quiet, a peace, near to the heart of God. Are you there now? Come to God now. He's waiting for you, and you will find a peace near